FIBA 3x3 season has officially started. Utsunomiya, a beautiful city in Japan, hosted a World Tour season opener. Just look at this crazy plays from the best players in the world. And as always, FIBA 3x3 for last 10 seasons gives us a lot of great professional dunk contests. Hi everyone, I'm Smoove and today we will watch and analyze first FIBA 3x3 dunk contest of 2024. We have three participants. Gustavo Haquin from Brazil, aka Dunk Boy, 6'3", 23 years old. He finished second twice on FIBA 3x3 stage in Amsterdam and Hong Kong, so he's more than ready to fight for his first trophy. Fujiwara Kosuke, Japanese dunker, 6'2". Local dunk champion who was invited as a sub for Tony Crosby, last year's Manama dunk champ, who unfortunately couldn't come. And Vadim Miller-Podubchenko from Ukraine, 6'3", 31 years old, one of the most crowned dunkers in the FIBA 3x3 circuit. Esteban Gonzalez from FIBA 3x3 and two other celebrity judges will score the dunks from 0 to 10. This season we have a slight format change. Instead of 2 dunks in the first round and 3 in the finals, now we have 3 in the first and 2 in the second. I think it will give more opportunities for dunkers to show their full potential in the competition. Guys will have 3 attempts and 75 seconds to finish their dunk. No time limit on the last final dunk. First dunk by Brazilian high flyer. Right away we see the person under the basket with the ball on top.
Dunk boy,
There is no Crosby in the dunk contest, so I can say it's a good move to start with something relatively simple and spectacular at the same time, because from what we saw in the warm-ups, Japanese dunker doesn't look like a real threat. Double up X is a basic dunk contest dunk, so we can expect scores to be not too high, 9, 10 and 8. Well, I think Japanese judges not really familiar with the dunk game. 8 is a good score here, 27 in total. A little bit too high. Let's see what Fujiwara is capable of.
Let's see if he's got some surprises in his bag. No help needed.
Slow run up and not so explosive jump. He makes something in between double pump and reverse two-handed windmill. The best thing in his performance is that he made the dunk within one try. If you don't miss, you can expect the best possible score considering the complexity of a dunk, of course. Esteban gives a 7, local judges give a 9 and 10. No comments about that 10. 26 points for a quite simple dunk. Fujiwara just needs to not miss and give local crowd a chance to cheer for him. It's Ukrainian's guy turn, who was introduced by MC as a dunk veteran already. Miller puts Japanese guy under the basket with the ball on top.
Best to ever do it.
Now we know what to expect. It will be double up, East Bay over person. No hand and no ball touched the rim, so judges didn't count it as an official dunk attempt. Vadim doesn't rush, which means he is very confident about his dunk.
Finals, right? And 2 in the final. We changed it this year. Ain't nothing changed with Miller time.
Classic opener dunk for Miller. Double up in the first round. Clean but not so aggressive and powerful as always. Vadim did a good move because Gustavo also has this dunk in his bag, but now he can't use it after Miller. 2 10s and 8 for some reason. We don't discuss 10s. We already understand the logic of the Japanese judges. If they like it, they give the high score. But 8 is a bit low for double up, don't you think? I feel like there should be all 9s. Second dunk by Gustavo. He puts MC Noah Lazarus under the basket.
Gustavo!
Double up off the dribble, which was invented by the legendary dunker T-Dub. So close.
He's going over Noah. Through the legs, not quite.
MCs say he's still a dunk boy, not a dunk man yet, but he's experienced enough to understand that it's better to change a dunk for his third attempt.
Here we go.
Cuff windmill goes back rim. This was way easier than double up, but Brazilian guy is clearly unlucky to miss his second dunk. 0s and 1-5 put him in dangerous spot. Chances to advance to the final are very slim now. Two other dunkers need to just make their dunks and Haquin is out of the competition. Fujiwara must make his dunk, at least one hander to collect points and leave Gustavo behind.
Fujiwara off the self bounce. Wait a minute,
Windmill of a lob attempt. It was very far from success.
He just launched it at the backboard. Wait.
Windmill meets front rim. It must be a warm-up dunk for every competitor in those contests. One last try.
Have you seen these dunk attempts? Yes, I've been watching. Oh.
And he missed it. But clock doesn't stop and Japanese dunker keeps going to prepare for his fourth jump. Probably judges didn't count the first one.
I thought that was 3. Oh, he still misses it anyway.
I'd be happy to give him an advice. Just do two-hand dunk off the backboard, get some points and go to the next round. But if you can't make a windmill, no advice can help you. All zeros. Fujiwara had a great chance to go to the finals, but instead he gave Gustavo an opportunity to come back. Miller can relax now. 2 previous misses give him an easy open path to the finals.
I think that inexperience really showed there. Oh, Miller. That man's showing out.
Great decision. After missed dunks by Brazilian and Japanese, it's very important to make your dunk on the first attempt. Crowd see you as a favorite right away. Vadim doesn't do double pumps too often, only as a replacement dunk, but he loves it and it's clearly one of his most powerful dunks. He had a perfect opportunity to make a simple dunk, simple for him of course, and receive a nice scores for it. 29 is kinda high for the double pump. 1 point more than double up. It's very hard to prepare to the competition when you don't know how to put your dunks in order, because different judges can view it differently. But there is always one golden rule. It's better to make your dunks on the first try with power and confidence. Third dunk by Gustavo. 2 guys make a Tetris obstacle for a Brazilian athlete. Hakim needed only 1 try to do the double up X over 2 on top of each other. Clean and perfect show dunk. Basically, he managed to do only 2 double up X's in the first round. First over 1, then over 2. Would be great to see something different, but it was totally enough for a good score. 29 points. 56 total in the first round. Fujiwara needs all 10s just to be tied with Hakim. 360 two-hander attempt. Usually people start from the other side of the court if they spin this way in a 360. It's safe to say that we will not see all 10s. And to me, as to participant in those type of events, was painful to see this net. I definitely would have fixed that before jumping again. Front rim on the third try, and local dunk champ only gets 26 points for the whole round. But Dubchenko is in the finals already, so he can try and do whatever he wants, basic one-hander or bounce dunk. Anyway, he has enough points to advance.
I haven't decided how I feel about that yet.
180 windmill off a lob. Miller doesn't usually use this dunk in the competition. I think it looks great, especially when he puts the ball through the net with the power. It's a shame that not every great high jumper can recreate the amplitude of the famous Carter windmill. Miller, Doug Anderson, these guys cut an angle a little bit when they spin. I think that's one of the reasons they don't use this dunk too often. 29 points. Same scores as for basic double pump. First double up got the lowest scores at the end, but it doesn't matter honestly. Vadim has 86 points and he advances to the final as a leader of the competition. If you want also jump as high as Miller, you can try his jump program by the link in the description of this video. Gustavo Hakim opens up a final round. Just a reminder, guys have 2 dunks each. 360 East Bay off the dribble. He does it the same exact way as Miller does it, but off the dribble. Hakim made a great move. He puts on a great show with a great dunk, but also he potentially stole one of the Miller's final dunks. I'd like to talk about this dunk a little bit more. Gustavo did it off the dribble, which is really rare nowadays. Almost all of the dunks are either over lob or jump overs. It's great to see something that possibly we can see in a real game. 29 points. I would say it's a 30, because what else do you need? But I can assume that Esteban thinks this way. He knows the level of the guys and he wants to leave a small gap for something even more crazier in the future. And knowing Miller, we understand that it's definitely possible. That's why the judges saved 1 point. Scorpion, first try. Already signature dunk for Ukrainian athlete that you simply can't score lower than 10. 30-29. Miller's ahead 1 point. It's only 2 dunks in the finals, so anything can happen. One miss and the narrative of the contest changed. Gustavo puts 2 people under the basket.
Set up the play too.
Double up of the dribble still doesn't want to go in the basket. It's all tense, 100% if made on the first try. Ball hits the rim and we see that Hakeem is basically 1 inch away from success.
Oh yeah. His name is Dunk Boy.
He should not touch the rim on that one, because it automatically counts as an attempt. Gustavo didn't even put the ball up, so he could easily save 1 more try for himself. He most likely will not win, but nobody wants to finish on a miss. Not today. It was a good final round plan, but Dunker needs to work on his finishing part. 3rd time in a row, Gustavo finishes 2nd. Miller is already a winner because he's 1 point ahead, so with no worries he can try something crazy.
Podopchenko catching another flight. It's Miller time. Oh!
Great ball transfer, but back rim. He still has 2 attempts.
Look at how high the man gets. Oh, who's iller than Miller?
Vadim decides to end this contest on a basic windmill. Great, powerful, but still just a windmill. I did not understand this move, because he already won it even if he missed all 3 times. At least 1 more time he should have tried something interesting for the culture. But Miller foresaw the future and crazy 29 points for their windmill. 1 more point than double up in the first round. With his championship windmill and 59 total final points, Vadim Miller Podopchenko becomes a winner of the first FIBA 3x3 dunk contest of the 2024 pro season. Ukrainian jumper receives a check for $4,000. From what I see, is the best Miller's shape I've seen in a while, so I can wait to see what he has in store for this upcoming summer season. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe and see you soon. Bye.